I'm gonna go live real quick and just make sure everything ready. Here, this will pick up. We'll be on shortly, y'all. Wagwan. Today I know.
Hello, my name is Legetta Johnson, but my friends call me Gigi. And I'm seeking your support to show the world that I'm your favorite chef. Voting starts March the 31st at 11
Let's see what's up. Be right back.
LAGETTA-JOHNSON. Again, at https://
We still getting situated here, y'all. But I'm working on my Jamaican accent. Booyaka. Be ready for the Booyaka tour with Delroy Mobby. Booyaka, Booyaka.
Cash prize, an appearance in the Taste of Home magazines, and a chance to cook with celebrity chef Carl Holt. I've been cooking since the age of 5, when my grandmother started to instill traditions, heritage, and family values in me. To show my appreciation for your support, I'm giving you a chance to try some of my free soul food.
Get a quick test on everything. Let y'all see as we check the camera ride. That camera ride.
18.
What you say? I better say some of that.
And June.
Y'all little surprise.
Again, this is absolutely free. Come and meet the chef who cooks with passion. The address is 6340 Security Boulevard, Suite B49.
Working hard, working real hard. I'm gonna try to keep him up today. So one camera there.
To achieve our
Got
goal,
this one over here.
see this wonderful opportunity.
WMAG Radio presents a great gospel extravaganza
Videos working.
featuring the sounds of rock bagwood plus trumpet.
Let y'all know what we got coming up. Orioles will be playing today. Definitely know what we talk about. Underrated, overpaid players. Try to punch on paper, baby. You gotta figure out who's overpaid.
Just for $35.
Let y'all look at a few just visual things just to keep y'all busy while we get ready. We're about to go on the air short.
267-655. This is going to be awesome. All brought to you by WMAG Radio, a great gospel extravaganza. I'm ready for the ultimate sports show. One that's not just about facts and stats, but one that's involved everything. I want to hear from you. I'm King Bro, full of the Orioles and the Ravens fan, and I want to find out who's not a fan of the Orioles and Ravens. I want to hear from you on Monday night.
Yo, we getting there. We getting there, yo.
Only on WM.
I got the caption with the King Bro.
Like and share Toy King Brody on Facebook. It is Toy King Brody, so you can interact. And again, welcome to Birdland West.
King Brody.
Y'all know WMG Radio.
Uh,
My next guest is the man that's going to put together some grooves that'll make you want to move. Put your hands together for this. Yeah.
yeah. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Burn. It's your man here. I'm Brodie, man. Excited to be here. Oh, wait a minute. I got to do my. Gotta get it. Wagwan. But then I know Wagwan. They like this. Oh, that felt good, man. Wait, by the way, I am not here by myself. I'm gonna introduce y'all to. I I don't even know what to call him. He calls himself Mr. Get It Done. I like it. I like the light night person. Give it up for my man over there, DJ Rock. Nice. What's up, Rock?
What up, Joey?
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, man. I'm happy to see you, man.
Happy to be seen.
That's right, man. Here, April 15th, it is Tax Day.
Tax Day, baby.
Say y'all happy, y'all excited. Y'all waited to the last minute. I don't know. Hey man, look, my camera's doing some little like zoom in thing. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm gonna roll with it and see what happens, and then I'll look into it later. I look, I always bring up a few things before we get into our Orioles and our Ravens. You know what I mean? And we're talking about something earlier. I'm gonna bring that up later. Did you ever see the movie The Breakfast Club?
I did as a child. I don't
Oh,
really remember.
it's because 100 years ago, but they had the reunion, man. I love that movie because there's a bunch of movies, you know, when it come on, you'll watch it. Like, I mean, you got some of those. Like, if
I do.
it's a lot of them. It's like, and I've seen them a million times, but I'll act like, Breakfast Club is one of those for some reason, man.
True.
Oh Lord, be straight.
Crush Crew.
Men don't understand. But I watch them too because I don't see them at all. But man, this movie was 40 years old, man. And I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I don't remember all of them, man, for everything. But I mean, the one I remember is Judd Nelson. But I know him for
Country music.
no, man. What do you mean, Judd Nelson? The cop that he was in New Jack City. That's who on Breakfast Club in New Jack City.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about now, right?
Yeah,
Did you see New Jack City?
I did.
See, New Jack City, one of those movies I'll keep watching, man. New Jack City. So is it Judd Nelson, Emilio Estevez, Anthony Michael Hall, Ali Sheedy, Molly Ringwald? Got to throw some stuff in there because people think I'm only going in the urban side of entertainment. No, I cover it all. But I just happened to see that, man. Emilio Estevez, you know who that is?
I do. He one of the Estevez brothers.
No, actually, he's more of a Sheen. They Sheens, man. So Charlie was his brother in Two and a Half
Martin was
Men.
his father.
He looks like Martin, man. He looks like his father right now, and he looked just like him, man. It was weird, man. His movies. The thing about him, did you ever see Judgment Night?
No.
Judgment Night was Cuba Gooding, uh, as these dudes that they got this giant RV. They were gonna go watch the fight, and then something happened. They got caught up in this like drug dealer, this Dennis Leary, and they were basically on the run, man. Like for the rest of the night. I like stuff like that. That's one of those movies I watch too. But Anthony Michael Hall, I just know him from Weird Science. That's my it was 16 Candles, actually, all that stuff. But anyway, I gotta roll through that, man. But speaking of movies, bro, in 2 days, man, you got an actor amongst you right now,
I hear you talk about it.
That's right. Well, they got the trailer. They're gonna show the trailer for the Baltimore Bomb. We're still filming it, but the trailer's coming out Thursday.
Okay. What
So
platforms are the trailers gonna be on?
it'll be on as far as I know, Facebook for sure. I'm gonna share it on my page definitely. And the thing is, the premiere is at 8 o'clock, right? So I get a call, and it's like, "You gonna be in the trailer?" I'm sorry, not the premiere, the trailer. And it's like, "You gonna be in the trailer?" I'm like, "Okay, cool." So now, I'm excited about this, right? Um, but we have to do a reshoot, right? Guess when we're doing the reshoot?
Tomorrow.
No,
When?
Tuesday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, at the same time. So we got to do a reshoot, and Yale's supposed to be there. For those of y'all who remember Yale, so we gotta reshoot that scene. So I'm going to try to because I was going to go live while they were what it's going to be on Johnny's show. So I was going to go live, share Johnny's show, and somehow try to figure out how to show it on my page other than just sharing it. If I could kind of do something like this and have two screens, I was just going to figure it out, right? But I can't. So maybe I can do it from my phone or something. But I'll definitely share. But either way, after that, I got it set up to as an event on the King Brodie page, and on the WMEG page. So somehow I'll figure out how to do it. And if I may be doing my scene there, I have it's a good scene. I don't want to give anything away. But it's a good scene. Yale, there's about uh maybe it's about six to eight of us that are actually interactive, but we did it in a bar while the bar was open last time. So like people were sitting around. So it would help for the atmosphere, but it's a little intimidating when Brat Pack, I'm sorry, I'm just looking up. What's up, CJ? What's up, Bob? What's up, Beezer? Um it's a little intimidating for a second because it's like there's people that's not in the movie that's in there, you know what I mean? And they're just trying to watch the game or trying to get their drink, whatever. And I'm thinking they're going to yell out stuff, but it was smooth. So we're doing it in a different location this time, but I'll let you know how that turns out. But it's cool, man. Also, and I told you I got killed in another movie.
Yeah, you told me about that.
So that's the extent of what I got going on, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to do it. That movie's called Uncalculated. I'll let y'all know when that rolls out. There is
That's going straight to DVD or
what they did is actually part two because the first part was called Miscalculated. That's actually on Tubi for sure. I think it's on
are you
Amazon.
doing that?
No, 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 no. I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it then. I didn't even realize it was a sequel. So I they actually had a premiere for that, but they actually filmed the first part they did actually a couple years ago. So I went to Tubi to look it up, and I was like, oh yeah, those are some of the guys that I was with. Did you die first? Uh, in Uncalculated, I died immediately. I am if they don't cut any of the footage that I was in, it would take max 2 minutes for me to get killed. Max. From the time I walk in, interaction, blah blah blah, I give it 2 minutes. Chances are they'll cut some of it, so it may only take 60 seconds. And y'all may
Is that even long enough to get credit for being in a movie?
yes, yes. I need a movie. Yes, indeed, man. It'd be better if I had a speaking part. Yeah, you get money, you get more money for speaking. For speaking in the movie
Beezer said, "Did you die first?"
immediately. Immediately. Oh, reminded me. Bob, man, I'm glad to see you here, Bob. Um, Bob and I was in a movie called Austin, and he said that'll be coming out soon. And yes, I died in Austin.
Let me find out. That's gonna be the trend. King Brody dies in all of the movies.
Look, we drove to Virginia. We drove all not
To die?
yes, not far from. I didn't even know if I was going to be in it, to be honest. But I had all the gear and stuff put on. Bob didn't die. Bob can be in. Oh, did you? I didn't see you get killed while I was there. Did you go? Did you film something later? Because Bob was alive when I left. But Bob and I, man, we had like the military. It wasn't military. I guess it's more SWAT slash military. I mean, I had a bunch of weapons on me, man. Unfortunately, and I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. I get killed. To me, it's funny because I got all this stuff on me. I got guns, I got ammo, I got all kinds of stuff,
You get killed.
and get killed with a knife. I'm assuming, I'm hoping my part doesn't get cut out. I did a couple of things in there. I walked around, looked at the perimeter. I did a few things, but I definitely got killed. It's funny to me because of the size of the woman that killed me. I ain't gonna say no more. I just loved it. Oh, it was a different scene. But I'll say he got killed in a different scene. Did you have to? Can you did you die by gunfire? Let me know that, Bob. Like, if at least if you get shot, you can die. I had to get out muscle from a woman. Let me know about that, Bob. I'm watching that. Also, coming up, man. And by the way, Orioles will be playing tonight. They still have not won a series. They still not won 2 games in a row, and they got to get something going. I actually watched most of the Blue Jays series. I'm gonna talk about that a little later. We got all that coming up, giving a few people a chance, a few more people to log on here and check in.
I just need them to be Kansas City and New York.
Bruh, if I need to, if they beat Kansas City, then I need to just come on in and not even tell Love Doctor. I'm just gonna come on in. I ain't got to stay right in the middle of, and I don't care what show it is. I hope it's a love show. That would be the best. Come in here with a giant orange heart and just stick it on the wall right behind them.
Beeson said you got stabbed in the hip. He saw you limping.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you, my hip was really, at that time it was before the surgery, and my boots like came untied, and I couldn't tie it. Like I could, it was like they'll get ready to shoot, and I'm like, I can't bend down that fast. Like I need to prop my foot up. I need like a step. I need something. You know what I mean? And luckily, the director was like, he was like, time is money. He just did it for me. Oh, you played a different role, and it was a glorious death. Man, I'm jealous. I'm jealous already, Robert. No, Bob, I'm jealous. You have to tell me about that later. But Bob saw me. He saw me get killed. All right, let me tell you what's coming up May 17th. You know what's coming up on May 17th, man?
Nah, talk to me.
I'm gonna tell you who's involved. Ray Lewis.
Okay.
Now you know what's coming.
No, keep talking.
It involves horse racing.
Are you doing Preakness?
Yeah. I couldn't really throw a hint at you without you kind of getting that. May 17th, man. They got a new. Uh, my notes are all over the place. I'll probably be more specific later whenever it pops up. They got an event area that's new, and Ray Lewis is going to be the host, and they're going to have like live music. They're going to have bands. Oh, I'm sorry, live music and probably a DJ set music and live music.
Is Monkey Soul playing?
No, man, I would love to play the place. First of all, you talking about a whole bunch of drunk people? That would be great. When they're drunk and they just want to have a good time. Now, if they it depends. There's drunk and there's like we played around drunk people before, and as long as they respect the equipment, you know how that is as a DJ. As long as you say stuff, you got me laughing or whatever, but respect the equipment. Don't come up try to play my bass. Don't grab any microphones. Just man, you're awesome. That kind of stuff. We played Delaware Park at the casino,
Yeah.
and I'm usually on the band's left. So as you're facing us, I'm usually on the right. And on that side, that's where like the exits, and you can go into another part of the casino. I'm usually on that side, and people will just have conversations with me. Like they'll just talk while and like in the middle of a song, not like in between. Like I'm in the middle of playing. Yo, man, where y'all from? Did more. Yo, man, stuff. That kind of. It's all kind, man, and I mean, they're just talking and they're yelling, and I'm like, I'm trying to make sure I don't, get fined like, with James Brown. But anyway, back to that. Yeah, Ray Lewis is gonna be there. Preakness is May 17th. I'm excited, man. I hope they put some money into them. I mean, that's always my argument. Put money into that into Pimlico, man. Put money. Well, I want them to redo it, and then I want them to at the same time hook that neighborhood up too. You know what I mean? I need the residents to realize that they're in a serious area. Like that area should be, we know the area, right? But you think about, you got Pimlico, you got the hospital, like everybody around there should take pride in that neighborhood, man, because values should be up. Like they should be rolling, but they gotta. I know people don't like snitching, but I mean, you got to take care of your hood. You know what I mean? If there's somebody in there that's acting up, man, you gotta. If you ain't gonna talk to them, you gotta send somebody over there that will. That's just my feeling. I've always felt that way. I mean, look, we lived in the village, so when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, as I got kids, start thinking about family and all that kind of shit. It's like, yo, I want my people safe. That's all I'm saying. I ain't about to have one of them moments. All right, let me move on to something else, man. And again, I'm working my way. I got a couple more things to talk about before I roll into my favorite two teams. All right, next up, man. You know what I never did discuss with you, Rod?
What's that?
LeBron and Stephen A. Smith.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever saw. Did you see when LeBron had approached Stephen A. And
We haven't seen it, but it's all over social media. It's
yes,
all
sir.
on the radio. I heard that they had words because he was checking him about Bronny. He was about to put the big hand on him. Is that the case?
Yeah, yeah. And it was just. I mean, LeBron is a big boy, man. He's a big boy, and to watch just tell a snitch. Beats is like just tell a snitch. And I see her just pop on. Um, the funniest thing of the whole thing is to watch Stephen A. If LeBron would have put his on me, we'll swoop.
He said that.
Well, yeah. If LeBron, he said, of course, he said it he said it after the fact. I'm like this, man. If
141 pounds soaking wet.
man, his head was moving further back. His head was scared. It was already back. It was moving further back, getting away from LeBron, man. I just thought that was funny. I wanted a fight between Stephen A. and LeBron. Who you think will win?
I ain't a betting man, but if I was, I'm betting on the king.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious, man. But I will also say this: LeBron, do you know his favorite NFL player is?
Jackson.
Nope,
Who?
Derrick Henry.
I meant to say his. I knew it was a Raven.
Yeah,
I just seen it. I knew it was a Raven.
yeah. He said his favorite player, NFL player. So I think that after a basketball game, I think they hung out for a little while, probably in Dallas, I'm guessing, because that's where Henry lives. And I know the Lakers just played Dallas, whipped their ass. And anyway, I caught that, and I was like, okay. Beezer says Stephen A. Smith is a punk. Only like when he hates on Dallas. He's hilarious when he hates on Dallas. He's funny. He's hilarious with that. I agree with you, Beezy B. I agree with you. Um, Now I will say that speaking of somebody who likes a member of the Ravens, Bill Belichick made a statement.
And what was the statement?
He
You want to be the old coordinator?
no. He wrote a book that's coming out called The Art of Winning: Lessons from My Life in Football. Belichick reveals one big regret during his 24 years as the top dog in New England, passing up on Lamar Jackson twice.
Twice.
Right, in that round, because Lamar didn't go to the end, so they had two picks in the first round, and he wished he would have gotten Lamar. Yo, I'm just saying, I pulled that up. That's your boy. That's your boy. Where's Wink? That's your boy. You could have been rooting for Lamar, and y'all could have been winners. But he's the only.
Troy.
What's that?
everyone look at the success that Lamar had here in Baltimore, right?
Right.
He's an exceptional player. I'm not taking it away from him, right?
You talking about Lamar? Uh-huh.
But it's a couple other key things that goes into that. The one thing I can say about the Ravens, when we got Lamar, they built a system around Lamar.
That's true.
You know, just because Lamar would have went somewhere else, don't necessarily mean that they would have had the same system that we have here in Baltimore.
Rock. I'm actually shocked, man. That's very true. Very true. What's up, Mr. Mark? Glad you tuned in. Mr. Mark. That's what we used to call the bass player for Slade. Mark Adams. Mr. Mark. Glad to see you here, brother. Yeah, man. That was the difference for Lamar. They were all in on his skill. And it's like whatever,
He's pretty decent to be a running back.
Yes. He is. Yes. I'm like, all he needs to do, only thing left for him to do is get a ring now, man, and prove everybody wrong. Because they keep changing. He ain't gonna win a playoff game. Okay, he's won. He ain't gonna win two. Okay, he ain't gonna win MVP. He can't throw. He can't lead the league in anything. So it's like, yo, just get your Super Bowl. All you need is one. You shut everybody up. Get one, but I want you getting more than one. I need you getting more than one. Let me mention another football player. Tyreek Hill was in the news not too long ago. Did you hear?
No.
It was a domestic situation. Um, domestic dispute. The police were called by well, his mother-in-law called. Is his mother-in-law? Yeah, his mother-in-law called. So there was an argument, and I'm sitting there going, "Well, that's a bad scene. If she's in the house, her daughter's in there, you arguing with her." But she called. 911 was called. But nothing happened. But it was like she's like, "I want a divorce," and he beat. No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna start that. He just was not happy. So what they were arguing about for sure, I'm not sure. But um, Tyreek Hill left the residence. Her name is Keita Hill, and her mother looks like Vaccaro. They remained in the house, and she was issued a case card. And I'm getting this from NFL.com. They're like, this is not the first incident for Tyreek Hill. September 2024, he was involved in an altercation with the police. We know about that. I thought it was something about another. Yeah, we know about in fact we talked about that with the when he was on his way to the game. You remember that? He was pulled over. That whole situation, I was mad at everybody for that. I was mad at everybody. A little bit. It was like I was more upset with the police officer because he's the professional, and he was a dick. There's no other way. He was just a dick, man. That's all I can say.
How can you be a police officer in the city of Miami and not know who Tyreek Hill is?
That's the thing. This is you probably knew, and you was going through a hater moment, and you're a man of power. You know what I mean? It's it was just straight bullshit.
That couldn't have been the first time they saw that car. It couldn't have been.
But either way, I mean, it's you know where you are. You know you're near the stadium. You know what time it was, and you got who's the guy that used to be with on our team? Calais Campbell, who's like a mountain walking up towards you, and you got all these expensive ass cars. And I'm sure somebody said we're going to the game, and I'm sure the other officers knew. Doesn't mean if he did something wrong. This is me, man. I'm not giving a pass for bad behavior. That is not me. So if he did something wrong, then he's supposed to get a ticket. And I put it like this: I saw no need for you to get on his back, cuff him, and all that shit was extra. And you telling other people you ain't going nowhere. You sitting down. Well, the other officer told me this. Well, you listening to me now. It's like you was being a dick. You were. You were. And I'm on the side of whoever's right. You know what I mean? And I saw some bad on the video I saw bad behavior out of both of them. But I don't know. I get frustrated, man, because back in the day, I mean, I've been pulled over a million times. You know what I mean? Pulled over and just walking. I don't know about you in the village, man. We be outside playing. Cops will roll up on us. You know what I mean? Or we could be walking to the village or walking to the store, and they'll roll up. Where y'all going? Did y'all hear gunshots? No. Well, somebody reported gunshots. Let me make sure y'all don't have guns on you. It's like, and we just walked. You know what I mean? It was. So I got feelings about that, but I also, and I'm not going to sit here and only talk about, but I've had great experiences with police officers, making sure um, I've seen them fix flats on cars and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that, every situation is different. And I'm just on the side of whoever is right. Whoever it is. I may not even like your ass. Sorry, it's picking up something. I may not even like you, but if you're right, I'll say you're right. Oh, by the way, that new area is called the infield fan zone at Preakness, where Ray Lewis is going to be. I was looking for this paper. So the track side, 10. Oh, by the way, they got bottomless beer and wine. So that ticket is going to be something. Bottomless beer and wine. Like I said, playing for that group is probably going to be fun, y'all. All right, let me see what else I got, Rock. You still awake? You doing good, bro? You still awake? I'm shocked. All right, wait a minute. I got some Oreo stuff. I'm gonna pull that up in a minute.
Beezus said the Eagles gave us the 32nd pick so we can get Lamar.
That's right. Yeah, they came back. Why didn't y'all take Lamar? BZBs? Were you mad about that? Were you mad about trading the pick? And Beezer, let me know. Who did y'all get with the pick that y'all traded for? Who did y'all pull up? And are they still on the team? Let me know that. He's right. Meanwhile, let me find one other thing, man. Okay, that's Oreo stuff. Oreo stuff. Oh, found something interesting about the wait a minute, let me find this. I saw something interesting about the Ravens real quick. They are, I'm waiting for you, Beezer. They are, there's a defensive end named Elijah Williams who plays for Morgan State. He's received an invite to the Baltimore Ravens local pro day, giving him a chance to showcase his talents in front of scouts and coaches in the town he played in college, which of course is Baltimore. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Ravens, shout out to uh Morgan State, HBCU, all that and whatnot. Hopefully you make something happen. Just want to give Ravens credit for that. All right, let me slide into another thing. That's Tyreek Hill. We done covered him. I will tell you something else that I saw, man. I'm gonna do this real quick too, because still got some Oreo stuff. Orioles are gonna be playing soon. I got something that annoyed me about the Blue Jays game, and I'm gonna get into that right after I do this. I found something. There's a couple of moves that were made in the NFL. Unfortunately, Tyreek Hill has multiple domestic violence charges going back. Oh, really? Because I'm getting him mixed up with Hunt. I know Hunt had some problems. The Kansas City Chiefs, man. A lot of criminals on that team. Anyway, all right, check this out, Rock. Oh, wait a minute. Let me mention this real quick. Baltimore Ravens has been reported as one of three teams that will work out. And I said this because I was talking about criminals. So now I'm about to say something in reference to Justin Tucker. So I'm like, that's why I held off. All right, Ravens have been reported as one of three teams that will work out Florida State's Ryan Fitzgerald leading up to the NFL draft. Ryan Fitzgerald is also slated to work out for the Patriots and the Commodores. By the way, he's a kicker. So he made all 13 of his 2024 field goal attempts that included a 59-yard. So he could be according to what this person is thinking, and this is from Sporting News. They're like, if Baltimore likes him, He could be their guy in the middle rounds. The Ravens have 11 picks this year in the draft, which means using one on a kicker doesn't detract from improving a lot of other spots. I agree. We know well with kickers. We've been kind of spoiled, and when we had a bad one, bruh, we never forgot, did we? Kind of. Anyway, oh, before I get into this next thing, man, let me get into a little, give me some little gospel info. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I got to put the camera all on you. Can you give me an update or just refresh the people, let them know what we got coming up for the gospel show?
May 3rd, man. We need you in the building. WMEG is having a gospel extravaganza featuring Baltimore's own Mr. Ralph Magwood, the Quartet Sermon, Ashley Foreman, and WMEG's own Martin the Show. It's going to be at the Arena Players May 3rd. May 3rd. Doors open at 2 p.m. Tickets are just $35. You can go on Eventbrite or call the station at 443-267-6558. Again, it's 443-267-6558, and your tickets will be delivered to you. Sounds provided by yours truly, DJ Rock Nice and DJ Cedric. We want to see you in the place, all right?
By the way, if y'all looking to hire, I just seen the Queen Brodie is now on paying attention to the show. What's up, Queen? Good to see you here. Pretty soon we'll be in my homeland of Jamaica. My name, by the way, is Delroy Marley. No relations. Just making sure you know that. Yeah, I'm getting divorced. Anyway, I'll tell y'all about that later. Before we wrap up the show, I will let y'all know what's going on. All right, Rock, I got some fun facts here right here, man. A list came out from Bleacher Report, and they were talking about the most overpaid NFL players in history. Come back in 1-1. Don't log off like that. Me miss you. All right, anyway. She's like, good night. Anyway, overpaid, man, in history. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right, so they listed the top 12. I'm going to roll with you. You tell me what you think.
12 through 1 or 1 through 2?
Give me 12 to 1. So at number 12, they mentioned a man who is right now on the Cleveland Browns. Who do you think that is?
Blackout.
This man, kudos, bro. Joe Flacco, man. They calling him the number 12 overpaid. By the way, he just got signed, and Johnny Lang's excited because he's a Flacco fan. So he just got signed to Cleveland for 1 year for $4 million. And the quarterbacks on that team right now, Joe Flacco, Deshaun Watson, and Kenny Pickett. How you feel about that, man? Does that sound like any fear for you? You got any worries about?
Sounds like a has-been locker room.
Yo, man, career earn.
This is going to probably be at the right, but be Pickett.
You think he's the best quarterback of the three?
He's the most refreshing. Deshaun Watson, without him getting some happy endings, he ain't going to give you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Flacco done shot his guard.
The thing is, this is where they I don't understand what they were thinking, man. I mean, Flacco
He
killed
got like 17 kids, right? Is that why he's still in the league?
He can't go nowhere. He can't move.
He got to pay for Similac.
He killed for them the last time he was there, man. Why did they keep him? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why. It's like he was comeback player of the year. It's like I don't know why did he keep him. Career earnings 181.2 mil over 17 seasons, man. And now, here's the thing. He did get a Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
Uh, he's been relatively healthy, unfortunately for him, except the year and Lamar came. You know what I mean? It kind of no. He had another injury somewhere, but it was yo man, it was he. The problem I can see why they say he's overpaid. Um, no Pro Bowls, no
Not a one.
nope, nope, no pro. Let me see. Let me see. Agreed to 1 year, $4 million. Da-da-da-da-da. He's 40. It's a return to Cleveland for the 40-year-old.
This is last year.
Oh man, he's Flacco knows Kevin Stefanski system worked well for him. Went 4-1 with the Browns in 2023, and the Cleveland offense, that's the best it's looked over the past 3 seasons. You know what I mean? With him running it. Although the thing is with Flacco, those interceptions are coming, man. Like he's turned into a gunslinger. And it just seems like he might throw it anytime. And it's just I don't know, bro. But I am not in fear of Cleveland right now. Cleveland can't get out of their own way. And people is thinking they might go for Kirk Cousins. I mean, the fact that they got Flacco now, it's like, all right, you got your quarterbacks. They I doubt if they're gonna try to pick somebody from the draft, but who knows? Whoever knows what they're doing. Number 12, most overpaid, Joe Flacco. No, unless you got any Flacco stories. I will always love Flacco for that Super Bowl run. That throw to Jacoby, man, was crazy. I just remember that run, and I don't dislike Flacco, but I'm not. I'll give him more credit when he. I need him to retire so I can just refer to him as the Ravens. You know what I mean? That's where he's gonna make his mark. Um, and I know Johnny Lang thinks he's a Hall of Famer.
I wasn't even impressed with Flacco. I'm grateful for us getting a ring with him, but that still didn't make me a Flacco fan.
No, were you a Flacco hater?
I wasn't a Flacco hater, but I wasn't a Flacco fan.
Okay.
I can't hate no one on the radio.
Ah, good comment. Good comment, mine. All right, I'm with you on that. All right, number 11, Carson Wentz. What you think
Okay,
about that?
I agree.
131.9 million over 9 seasons.
He made more than Joe.
More than Joe? No, Flacco was 180. What do?
Over 17 years.
Oh, right. That's yeah. I do my Flacco info. Look, I'm so happy to get this stuff out the way. In fact, let me not put it over here. Flacco was, although he had much more time, yeah, 181, but it was 17 seasons. And Flacco's down 40. He's got 131 over 9. Woo, that's a lot of money.
Ah, money.
Number
No
two,
rings, right?
who Wentz?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was never the same after that. Philadelphia, Indianapolis, Washington, LA, KC. Um, yeah, that first Super Bowl with the Eagles.
Okay.
So, I mean, he's overpaid players, but at least he's got a Super Bowl. So that's gonna be his thing, man. Number 10, Alex Smith. Do you remember him?
No.
He was a quarterback before Mahomes in Kansas City.
Okay.
And he was also, I want to say in DC, he's the dude, I don't know, man, but I don't know. 210 million over 16 seasons, bro. Because the top pick in 2005 draft battled through a lot of injuries and managed to put together a long career that included a few Pro Bowls with the Chiefs, where he was really at his best in his 30s. He would win games, man. He was somebody that I did not dislike, unlike Mahomes.
If
Uh,
he's winning, why is he overpaid?
well, he didn't get a Super Bowl, and it also depends on like what you're doing, man. Like Flacco played well in the playoffs, but I don't know, man. Oh, wait a minute. There's some comments. I'm sorry.
He
Yes,
didn't hold his own in the regular season to get to the playoffs. So
he's just like average Joe getting paid. I'm sorry, man. I meant to see what you were saying, and someone else slipped from him. Okay, it's 30-second pick. Okay. Um, yeah, he was never saying consistent part of the team. all while making more than Patrick Mahomes has to this day. So as of right now, he still made more than Mahomes has made. As of right now. Alex Smith, number 10 on the list. Number 9, Ryan Tannehill. We just talking about quarterbacks right now. 195.1 million over 11 seasons. Damn, that's you know what? He was clearly overpaid. He put up elite numbers in his first 2 seasons with Tennessee in 2019 and 2020. Damn, that wasn't that long ago. Definition of average before that with the Miami Dolphins, and after that in Tennessee, he helped the Titans get to the AFC title game in 2019, but he wasn't part of a playoff win outside of that run. Yeah, that's right, because Wentz got hurt. That's how it was. And Foles ended up being the actual winner. But if you saw through the season, I won't hate on him so much. Ryan Tannehill, man, not a fan. Ready for number 8? Carson Palmer. Now this picture, they got him in he's in a damn Arizona, but I know him from the bank. But 172.5 million over 14 seasons. The top pick of the 2003 draft. He was a Pro Bowler and a legit star 2 of his first 3 seasons. And he was a regular starter for 13 years in 3 different cities. Failures. He was simply never the same after suffering a significant knee injury. I do remember that in the postseason. Oh well, 172 million. That's kind of rough, bro. You ready for number 7? Y'all ready for number 7? Number 7 is Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm like, damn, he on the list already? Jimmy Garoppolo, number 7, 155 over 11 seasons. I didn't think he'd been around that long, man. What was he doing in New England? I don't remember him being around that long. But Carson,
people do to warrant their payday. How can they be overpaid? They had to do something to dictate a payday.
well, it's all about timing. I mean, think about it. Flacco got the first big check because he got the Super Bowl on the final year of his contract. You know what I mean? And he set a record. You know, he had done something. I don't think anybody's done it in the playoffs, or maybe somebody tied him. I gotta look that up. I used to know the number, but he threw no picks in the playoff run. So he got a boatload of money just in time. So and again, we're still talking about quarterbacks. If you keep getting hurt, you keep running around and you're playing and people keep picking you. Beezer says Sam Bradford got to be at the top of the list. We shall see. That's a good guess. But yeah, man, I mean, what has Garoppolo done? You know, like I'd be shocked if say Lamar was on this list. He hasn't been around long enough. But Lamar, he's got a couple of Pro Bowls and he's deadly in the regular season. We got to work on that postseason. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure what to make of this. But anyway, we're gonna slide on to the next one. Next, that was Garoppolo, by the way, at number 7. We are talking about, if you just joined us, we're talking about the most overpaid players according to Bleacher Report. Number 6. Daniel Jones, bruh. Danielson. Who's Danielson, man? You know who that is?
No.
You didn't see the Karate Kid?
I thought you were talking about Daniel Jones. I don't know who Daniel.
Oh, Daniel Jones. I'm getting ready to tell you about him right now. 114.3 million over 6 seasons. New York Giants quarterback. Somehow convinced the Giants to hand him a 4-year, $160 million extension based mainly on a single playoff win. Single playoff. You heard what I said? He got 1 win. Give me 160. That's how that happened.
And they gave it to him.
They gave it to him.
Trump must have been in the front office.
Yeah. Like never before. I am the greatest quarterback you've ever seen. No one has ever done this ever before in the history of our country. That's what he probably said. He's still 28. He's 28. and he's on this list. Still, Dwayne Jones will add to that total by about 14 million at the end of 2025. Despite the fact that he's thrown 25 touchdown passes 0 times in 6 seasons and has never been consistently a reliable quarterback. Number 6, Daniel Jones. Bradford entered the league as a rookie on the highest guaranteed contract. All right, Bradford, we're going to find out, Beasley, because now that brings me to number 5, Jay Cutler. Yeah, you know what Jay Cutler is. Jay Cutler. There's a bunch of people that don't like Jay. We're going to find out. Jay Cutler.
Was ringing bells at one time.
Yeah. I mean,
You used to say it to me.
I don't know. I find it funny. Like, I know him for Chicago, and in this picture he's got on a Dolphins jersey. 2006 first round pick, made the Pro Bowl in 2008 before the Broncos traded him to Chicago. Dan Jones gave the Eagles the Barkley. Gave the Eagles Barkley. Barkley, he did Barkley a favor. Barkley will be run with anger every time he plays the Giants. I love it. Cutler was never a first or second team All Pro. He posted a 90+ passer rating just once in his career. He led the NFL in interceptions twice. And he won just a single playoff game in a dozen seasons. That's rough right there, but rough. All right, man, you ready for number 4? This is a name you will know. And keep in mind, we're only talking quarterbacks. Quarter. It's not quarter. Quarterbacks. You heard me. Number 4. All right. Get your baby all ready. It is Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson at number 4. Look, there's no way he could not be on this list.
Why do you say that though?
Why?
Because you know deep down inside he had some off-field antics, but that boy was a ball.
But he got his money after that. He got like serious money after that.
Because he had already proven he was a ball.
Look, I want you. He had been suspended. He hadn't won while he was in Houston. He's missed a year. Y'all got a young gun, but you get another quarterback. Don't even tell him. He finds out like everybody else. And then what's Watson done since he's been in Cleveland? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Anyway. In 88, over 8 seasons to date. That's as of now. Still the sixth highest paid. Oh, I'm sorry. Still the 6th highest rated passer in league history. That's a plus. Watson truly was one of the league's brightest stars for the Houston Texans between 2018 and 2020. You heard? He got that just. I ain't gonna read that. Let's see somebody. He was funny till he put that on there, man. Failures. Ever since the 2017 first round pick has thrown a total of 19 touchdown passes in 5 seasons, and he's due nearly 117 million over the course of the next 2 years, man. Despite the fact that the Browns have apparently given up on him. Now, Watson posted something what happened that also puts him in the news. His last injury that he had, right? Is expected to wipe out all of 2025. Like according to who wrote this? I pulled it from NFL.com. They're thinking that he probably isn't even going to play this year. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. You understand why he's overpaid if he ain't playing, right?
Right.
All right. So check it out. Check this out now. Make sure Justin Tucker. Stop it. The Browns owner, Jimmy. I thought somebody posted something. Jimmy Haslam to admit the club took a big swing and missed. with Watts. Now you got the owner saying that, saying, "Yeah, we fucked up." I mean, as a fan, man, I'd be totally annoyed. The belief is that Watson is washed up at this stage, but the former pro quarterback isn't planning on simply walking away with his millions, right? So he put out something. He said, "Everyone is doubting me. Everyone don't believe in." This is Watson. He said this in a video. Everyone don't think I can get back to where I was, but I know and I believe the work I put in that I believe in myself. I'm going to be way better than before. Molly. Anyway, that's Watson. So Watson put that out there. So I think he put together like a little commercial with them type things. It's like he got to do more than just working out in the gym. You had to get out there and do something, man. I mean, I don't know, Watson. I think it's over for you, bro. I think it's all over. Anyway, what did I say? That was number 4. All right, Beezer. This is for you. At number three, my man. I don't know if you can see that. Actually, I should have put it on the other side. Let me see if I can slide over here. Number 3, your prediction. You wanted him to be at the top, though. Right, Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford at number 3 and 130 mil, 8 seasons. What he's accomplished, he was Offensive Rookie of the Year. Okay. 18 touchdown passes, 15 interceptions, and a losing record in 2011. 6 years later, he put together a short but decent run with the Vikings. Yeah. The last number 1 overall pick to benefit from massive entry level deals. Man, these notifications. Um, he's been mediocre. I'm with you, Beezer. So if he is at number 3, somebody else you can't stand got to be ranked higher because he's clearly at the top of my list, and that is actually on this list. He's actually number 2. So I can't wait to see who number 1 is. Number 2. Let me see if you know who this is. Y'all recognize that man? Can y'all see it? Y'all recognize that? Let me see if you can see it. Y'all know who that is. And I see Johnny and Lennon is watching. He's got a star in his head if you can't tell.
Prescott.
That's right. Dak. Dak is number 2, man. I always thought every time, and to me, when he got paid was always when he was struggling. He was outstanding as a rookie. I give credit where it's due. Um, he was crazy as a rookie. But that had look, Lang is yelling Flacco. Yeah, we're doing a list of overpaid players, and yes, Flacco was on the list. Yes, 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 yes. Johnny already mentioned, by the way, your premiere for the teaser for the Baltimore Bomb. I mentioned that, bro. But back to Dak Prescott and Will Randall. If you watch it, man, that's your guy. But I know you kind of check out until football season. But I know you're like a diehard all year round. So if you happen to see those, so if anybody knows Will Randall, formerly of Catonsville, tell him to come over here real quick and defend his boy. And Spags have popped up. Dak Prescott, number 2, man, 247. Yeah. 247.7 million over 9 seasons, man. 31-year-old, 8th highest passer rating in league history. Okay. Managed to put together 3 Pro Bowl. 3 Pro Bowl, they say campaigns. Okay, that's impressive. He has missed large chunks of 3 or 5 seasons in his prime. Large chunks. And to me, I always think of him, that little warm-up move he was doing. I don't know what that was, but anyway, I think about that. When it matters, man, it's just crazy. Prescott will climb above Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, and Peyton Manning on career earnings. Now think about that. He's going to earn more than Drew Brees, Ben, who I don't like, but I get credit because they ain't playing, and Peyton Manning. Actually, you know what? When when people aren't playing, like when they retire, I mean, it's a matter of time. money just increases. You know what I mean? That's just how it happens. All right, Dak Prescott, number 2. Oh shoot, this is 8-12. 8-12. Uh oh, Dak, he was injured. He did say if he had to play today, he could play. If there was a game today, he could play. But yo, we ain't gonna worry about that. He understands his age, what I went through. It's about being my best in the fall, so I'm not rushing anything. But I'm where I want to be. That's in reference to his injury. All right, number 1 on the list. You ready? We got no drum roll, do we? All right, we're gonna let that roll. Number 1 on the list, Kirk Cousins. What you think about that, Ron? Kirk Cousins has made some money, man.
He did, but I think he could have been further down the list, man. He did. He carried his team a little bit, man.
Wait a minute.
When he was in DC, he was a key player,
Yeah, but you pick it. Wait a minute. What's it say? Sherlock left Watson. Beezer boy, don't hate Dak though. New money cuts, old money smell, bruh. To say that I'm hating on Watson, on Dak, he deserved that money, man. Not the way Jerry cuts people. Jerry ain't had the guts to do it. He shouldn't have paid. I'd have called his bluff. But anyway, back to Kirk Cousins. He's wildly inconsistent and has been a part of just one playoff win in his career. And yet, luckily as a backup, his 40 million cap, 40 million, 40 million, 40 million cap hit in 2025 will move him into third place all time in career earnings behind only Aaron Rodgers and Matthew Stafford. So that's the list, y'all. That's the list. Y'all need to go back and play this and replay this tape so y'all can see what's up. Time is 8:14. I need I've had some people make comments about you and what they like about you. And they've enjoyed your singing, man.
They said I'm overpaid.
No. That might be next week. But you didn't sing anything yet. You know what you gotta sing since I mentioned the Breakfast Club first. You gotta do part of that Don't You Forget About Me, that song.
I don't know
Just do the Don't You.
I don't know it.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll find one that you know. What you know, man? Give me. Uh, you did a House is Not a Home last week?
Yes.
So you want a crooner? Give me the Wayne Brady. You can you give us that?
No.
What- what-
No.
What's the Wayne Brady, man? Why not?
I'm lethargic. Mhm.
You go with just a but just a smidgen. Give a smidgen. Give a smidgen, man.
No.
Oh my God, you hurt my feelings, man. You totally hurt my feelings. All right, I need to give you another song. Let me give you something that you know before I roll into this old stuff and whatnot.
Go to the O's.
Give me We Are the Champions.
No. I'll sing the full song.
Or what?
We are the champions. If the O's make it to the championship series or the Ravens win.
Okay, well, it'll be easy. I think we all gonna be singing that, but I'm gonna hold you to that. And I will say this: I've been because Facebook has been eliminating. What's up? Because Facebook is getting rid of live videos. I only watch for Rock to sing. New Edition. Oh, he was some New Edition, man. Right. You got to give us a little bit of what? What's your favorite New Edition song?
Birthday.
Oh shit, it ain't taking. Oh, you going slow?
Know that I can count on you. Ooh. When that's not possible, tell me, can you weather the storm? Oh, cause I'm so
That's right. Uh huh.
I
Uh-huh.
time
Uh-huh.
all on my way. Always be right there. Sunny day. Everybody loves it. Tell me that can you stand the rain?
Can't stop it. Can't stop it. I say you can.
Sweat down. This we know for sure. This we know for sure. Can you stand the rain?
Look, I didn't even put any I didn't get any look, I was so busy. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me get one. Let me wait a minute. Let me just put one of these up. How did you say straight, man?
Hey, Visa, my cash app is $ rock me. All right.
Or Bobby Brown. What Bobby Brown you know?
Can't sleep at night. I toss and turn, listening for the telephone. When I get your call, I'm all choked up. Can't believe you called my phone. As a matter of fact, it blows my mind. You wouldn't even talk to me. Because a girl like you, like a dream come true, a real life fantasy. No matter what your friends try to tell you, we will make you fall in love. And we should be together any kind of weather. It's like that. It's like that. Every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step I make will be there.
Oh, he said some hearts up there. Bees, I need a picture of you, man, so I can post it up here, man. Give me a picture.
I know he's a Philly man. Where is he?
He's in near Charlotte. He's down that way. So it's yeah, I need you to send a picture, inbox me some kind of picture, your whatever your favorite picture is, or I'll just find one from when we were at karaoke. bees, bees, bees. Man, that was all right, Rock. That was all right. All right, let me take a quick look at my Oreo. Where's my Oreo facts here, bro? First of all right, they're playing. We got Cleveland coming up tonight. Oh, actually, they're playing now. I'm sorry. We got Cleveland. Actually, we got nothing but Ohio coming in here, man. Got Cleveland, then we got Cincinnati. So it's like the Ohio circuit coming up, man. O's right now, last place, man. They're in last place, but that's okay because it's still early. Early.
But you
Like,
keep saying that, though, Troy.
hey, it is. But here's the thing: if they are 2.5 games out of first place, I'm okay. I don't want them to be in last place, but 2.5 games mean you can take over first place. All you need is a winning streak. No winning streak, and you there. You know what I mean? They have not won a series. They have not won 2 games in a row, and they're still 2.5 games behind first place Yankees. So you mess around and get a Yankee series and sweep them, you on top. You know what I'm saying? So
You keep saying if. Man.
it's got to be if because we haven't done it. It's always if. Well, I would say when. They're playing the Guardians. They're in second place. Their record's 8-7, ours is 6-9. Kick some ass in here tonight, fellas. Y'all got to do what you got to do. Let me say something real quick about the Blue. Oh wait a minute, I'll give y'all the starting lineup for the Orioles. Third base, Jordan Westberg. DH, Adley Rutschman. Man, Adley, I still say you're gonna be the greatest catcher in the Orioles history by the time your career is over if you stay here. I'm standing by it. But you batting second. I don't know when we had an Orioles catcher batting that high up. Right field, Tyler O'Neill. Shortstop, Gunnar.
Because he got a big bat or he got speed.
He's got decent speed for his size, but he ain't fast. I'm gonna say he's fast. No, he's got a decent bat though. I need him throwing people out, but I need him hitting too. I need all the above. Gunnar Henderson, shortstop, batting cleanup. Ryan Mountcastle, first base. All right, here we go. Gary Sanchez is catching. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. Cedric Mullins, center field. Ramon is out there in left field. And my player, Jorge Mateo's at second base. I know y'all don't like him. I know he hasn't gotten a hit yet. And the last time Jorge and Sanchez win a game, we lost, and neither one of them got a hit. They combined 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. I know, but I would tell you, Jorge's a problem. I just need Jorge. Look, this is what you need to do, bruh. Just bunt for a while until they start moving up on you. Just bunt. They're not gonna throw you out. Just bunt for me, man. That's all I'm asking. The love you save is my favorite. Oh, he's talking about the Jacksons. You know the love you save.
Stop the love.
Whoa, whoa,
Got to take it slow,
whoa.
or someday you'll be all alone. You better stop the love. Say might be your own. I look for ways before you cross me, or end up in the danger zone. I'm the one you want. I'm the one you need.
And then I'm surprised you knew that much, man. I'm in shock at that. Good job, man. All right. Look, you have Stop and Love You, Look Both Ways. Oh, yeah. We got a delay. So he's probably singing along. Maybe that's why he's got it typed in there. All right. Right. You got your fan club, man. You got your fan club. But Jorge Mateo, man, I need you. I need you doing something today. I need you to shut people up, bro. I need you. Like I said, the Guardians, second place, formerly known as the Cleveland Indians. Y'all gotta get used to that. The Guardians, they're a game and a half out of first, man. So it's a good series. I just need to make sure that we win. I think what I observed in the Blue Jays game, man. The series, the first game was rained out, so they only played 2 games. I watched a lot of uh-oh, my alarm. Somebody's at the door. Hopefully it's not a fan of the show and they know where I am. Anyway. um they the first game they won. And positives from that game, Batista made his comeback after that injury. So we got the first save. But I would tell you, I was terrified that that ninth inning, man. I mean, he was so dominant before he got injured. The velocity there is all that, and I think he's going to be fine. He closed it out, but it was like people got on base. I'm sitting there, and it came down to one of the best hitters on the team, but he struck him out. But I'm telling you, man, to be I don't want to be on the edge of my seat. You know what I mean? It happens sometimes, and it's better to be on the edge of your seat and your team win than to be sitting there like this and then they lose, or to be sitting up late at night. That's the one thing that would make me mad, like with the Ravens or like when the Orioles are on the West Coast. But if the Ravens got Monday night or Sunday night and I'm staying up late, they better win. That's all I'm saying. I'm watching the game. Y'all better win because I'm sitting up a half the night waiting for y'all. And they got a 10 o'clock game because they playing over in Arizona. Don't get me started. But they pulled out that first win, man, and I was feeling good to get the first win of the series. But that second game, we had problems with that umpire, man. Umpire was his name was Mr. Magoo. For those of y'all of a certain age, y'all know who I'm talking about. For those of y'all who are too young, it was Stevie Wonder. Maybe that'll help you. Ray Charles, I'm sure you've heard of those people. That's who the umpire was. And it wasn't the entire game. It was just when it hurt us, that's when his vision went really bad. So I'm gonna say, first, before I jump into that, let me slide one other thing in here. And this will keep y'all on your toes too, because the way I jump around from story to story. Who was who was our best starting pitcher last year, um, didn't stay with us. He ended up going to another team, and some of the details, his opinion came out. Um, Orioles offered him 4 years, $180 million over 4 years. It's a lot of money. 4 years. And we talking guaranteed money when it comes to MLB. We talking guaranteed. You know what I mean? Unlike unlike when I come here, my money isn't guaranteed. It depends on how Rock feels. You know, Some weeks my check clears. Sometimes he'll give it to me, but he'll say, "Don't cash it yet." Y'all know them people. It's like, "Don't cash it yet." And then when he tells me to cash it, I got to be standing. And look, I can't even deposit. I got to get the money for it. I'm like, let me go to a check cashing spot and get what the most I can. But anyway, but money is guaranteed, man. But Arizona gave him 6 years, 210 million. So yeah, he got more money, but he got less money per year. But he was feeling slighted because he felt like 4 years, like the Orioles were not serious. And I'm like, I don't have a problem with the Orioles. That's a significant offer to me for the O's. And I guess 4 years you don't want to be locked into somebody, thinking that at the end of 6 years he may not be at the top of his game. I also wanted him here, but it's not my money. It's easy to say they should have paid him or whatever. But 45 million a year, that's 45 million a year, right?
No.
You ain't even playing every day, but you're good. Too early to worry about baseball. You know my man Beezer got me. Beezer, Beezer, I'm after sure you familiar with Delroy Marley. He's going on tour. It's called the Booyaka Tour. The Booyaka Tour, and his hit song is called I Shot the Deputy. Just making sure you know that. I'll be posting. I'll be posting soon now. I'll be posting soon come. Anyway, I just had to throw that out there. Okay, second game. Look, this was printed up. It said, this is a reference to the umpire. For his sake, veteran Major League Baseball umpire John Bacon may want to avoid using his full name in Baltimore anytime soon. He's popular on X. Anyway, he made he had 8 missed calls, all against the Orioles in the first 3 innings, man. It's so bad. Look, I Brandon Hyde, our manager, got thrown out. It was he called, I think it was Westberg. Like, ball's clearly outside, man. And I'm not necessarily in favor of, I don't know how I feel about that computerized box calling balls and strikes. But when you see him miss so badly, and it was all against us, man. He's just he I don't want to say it cost us the game, man, but it feels like it. You know what I mean? I mean, we used to always say, our coach used to always say, if you don't want the umpire to affect the game, take it out of his hands. But sometimes you can't. You know what I mean? If you're doing something crazy, you can't. If he's calling some way outside a strike, now it's like, I hate not to swing. I know it's not a strike, but if I don't swing, so now you're swinging at terrible pitches. That affects everything, man. You know, you got a holding call when you barely touch somebody, or a PI when you know you didn't do anything. It affects how you play. So it's hard to take it out their hands sometimes. But yo, I he was horrible. He was hot horrible. Let me say it again. Horrible. You see the way the camera moved when I did that? Horrible. Anyway, I was annoyed, man. And for them to come back, and when that game went into extra innings, man, um, Jorge, look, say this. Jorge, Adley Rutschman got a hit. They're like, oh, Jorge, get in there and run for him. I'm sitting there going, all right, Jorge's got to score so we can win this game. And we ain't got to worry about defense or anything else, right? Jorge gets on first, steals second, not even close. Steals third, not even close. I'm like, yes. Now, got to run on third. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, Jorge was running on contact. That, because it's for the game, I don't want him necessarily running on contact. If it gets through, he's going to score easily. You know what I mean? But it's like, if it's not some if it's hit straight at an infielder, you got. So anyway, that's basically what happened. He got him run down, and I forgot who hit after him, who was at bat, but at least he allowed that run. He hesitated long enough for that runner to at least get to second and get in the scoring position. But Jorge, he has no shizman, no my man. Benzo. Where you say? Where you say, man? Where you from? What part? My brother. Anyway, it was so I'm hoping that today for this game. And hey, Beezer, do me a favor, man. Let me know if you could. Actually, I could do it. I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna step out, Mr. Comments, just for a second. I'm getting ready to do a score check real quick because I know my Orioles ain't letting me down today. Um, the score is not available right now. It is not available right now, so we're gonna ignore. It is not available at the moment. See what's happening right here, bro. See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. It's I'm checking. That just popped up on my phone. It's not pretty right now, but um,
Beasley said, "Do you miss Machado?"
not now. I he Machado irritated me because he got to a point where he wasn't hustling anymore. He was at third. He was elite. He was looking like Brooks Robinson over there on third, but he didn't want to play third. He wanted to be a shortstop. But at third base, he was the man, huh?
It's cool.
Yeah, I was, I was, I was just checking, man. I look, I don't need. Not only are they losing right now, so shut up. But it's the fifth inning. It ain't over yet. Wait a minute. You know what? Let me put my dad. You know, I ain't put no Oreo bird. Let me wait a minute. Let me find something. Let me find something. Hold up. Let me get some Baltimore chants in there. Wait a minute. Let me get some signs in there. Be more, be more. Let me find whatever Oreo stuff I got. Let me find something else. Come on, Baltimore. Come on, Baltimore. Y'all got to do something. Come on. Come on. We got to get out there. What else I got? There. Let me throw all that out there. I need them Orioles getting angry. I need y'all getting angry. I need y'all throwing some fire out there. That's what I need. What else I got? Well, he ain't Orioles, but Poe, it don't matter. Poe, you do something too. All right, go back to the Orioles. Man, I need y'all. I need y'all to don't let me down, man. Don't let me down. I need y'all to kill him. Mullins, I need you. I need you. You like one of the hottest batters right now. You one of the hottest players on the team right now. Help me, Mullins. Help me. Help me, man. Let's get that team on track. Please. 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 I'm about to do the James Brown. You know that? You know that one? Please, please, please. Anyway, it is I don't like that 4-0, man. And I don't know what's happening. It's that 4-0 is upset. I'm sorry I saw it. But I got confidence in my boys. They're not gonna let me leave here tonight losing. By the time we leave here, oh shoot, I still got something to do. But anyway, but by the time we leave here, I'm expecting to feel comfortable. Y'all heard what I said. Comfortable. That's what I'm expecting. And we gotta get out the spot, man. We got 3 games with Cleveland. Tonight is the first game. So we got 3 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then again, like I told you, it's the Battle of Ohio right now. Then we got Cincinnati coming here. Home of Bootsy Collins, man. I am a Bootsy Collins, but Bootsy, I need your team to lose. Bootsy Collins coming up in here on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, by the way, you know what? I meant to tell you something else, man. They have um they got some giveaways coming up, man. They got this on Saturday, on the 18th. I think that's Saturday. Yeah. They're giving away. No, that's Friday. Friday on the 18th, they're giving away this hockey jersey. Orioles hockey jersey, man. Man, want one so bad. Chances are I get there, they only gonna have a medium. But I want that jersey. If I can't fit, I just hang it up. I frame it and just hang it up. They're giving away that hockey jersey on the 18th. On the 19th, David Rubenstein, bobblehead. Has an owner ever had a bobblehead before? Have you heard of that? Me don't know anything about that. Nothing about that. Um, But anyway, that's on the 19th, man. So they're giving away some stuff. I mean, I'm sure that's collectible to have. Um, like I said, Batista, Batista got the save. Hopefully, Bootsy wore that Eagle swag I sent you. What? At least you didn't lose a Mike Smith. Brooks was only defense. Hey, Brooks was better than Mike Smith. I see. This is where you understand, man. If you get defense that's protecting you runs, saving you runs, I rank that with hitting. Okay, if he's not going to hit a home run, but he can stop you from getting a double or not even getting a single and throw your ass out from his knees on first base, I'll take it. That's the same thing. That's still offense. And I mean that. I mean it. I'm still for that, man. Why do I have a note here about Diddy? Is something happening with him in the news and I'm supposed to look that up? You get Diddy information, man?
No,
You got a Diddy song in you?
can't stop, won't stop.
Well, he stopped for the moment. Well, we don't know if he stopped. We can't see him. We don't know what's going on. What's your favorite Diddy song?
I've been around. I've been around the world. I've been around.
Hmm. I got a question for you, Rob. We was talking about something and I said I was going to save it. What did you say to me when I came in? And I said I was going to save it for being on the air. Do you remember?
No, that was 2 hours ago.
I can't remember. Look, in order to give me a chance to think about it, why don't you do me a favor? I need a commercial for the gospel show. Can you hit me up real quick?
I don't know.
Is that how much for a ticket? I can get a ticket. Is that what you're saying? Or we're not saying it?
WMEG Radio presents
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
featuring the sounds of Rock Bagwood,
Mm-hmm.
Sherman, also Ashley Foreman and Bernae Dashell. All happening Saturday, May 3rd at Baltimore's own The Arena Players, 808
Arena.
Street. Sounds by DJ Rock and DJ Secret. Inspirational concerts just for $35. Day at Bitlight or call 443-267-6558.
Great timing, man. Great timing.
443-267-6558. This is awesome. All brought to you by MEG Radio, a great gospel extravaganza.
Oh, y'all can't hear all that, can you? Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. All right, y'all got that. I need y'all to call me and get some tickets. Call them in mine. Y'all get some tickets. All new. Radio. Oh, man, you fantastic, man. Well, look, I got to do this, man. I covered a lot of what I wanted to talk about. I'm glad about it. Breakfast Club, overpaid players, Tyreek Hill, Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, Orioles, Lamar, being Belichick wishing he would have gotten Lamar, LeBron saying he loves Derrick Henry. That's his favorite player. I thought he said it because Derrick Henry had more hair than he did. But that was all said. And now I just need my Oreos. I need my. He went Mace. I've been around. I guess that was for you, Rock. All right, all right. Diddy. Okay, I got a question for you, Rock. This will be a good one. Diddy related artists, right? All artists affiliated, associated with that. That's part of that was at least one time a part of Bad Boy, right? Give me your top five.
Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, I'm proud of you for saying him first. I'm with you. And in no particular order, but I'm just proud you said him first.
Carl Thomas.
Cole Thomas, okay.
Faith.
Faith.
First Lady of Bad Boy.
Okay.
Um, Mace.
Mace, that's
Mace.
four.
Um,
There's so many people. You try to make sure you leave somebody out.
Danny Kane.
Who?
Danny Kane.
I don't even know who that is. Who is?
They won making the band the second season.
We talking about? Okay, so you wouldn't put, and maybe I was misleading. So you wouldn't put like Mary J. Blige in there?
He's not far back.
Well, I'm sorry. I did say Bad Boy, and I should have stuck with just Diddy related. But okay, Bad Boy. So what about Craig Mack?
No.
You wouldn't put him in? Man, that's a bad CD. That if
One CD.
okay.
Second CD.
How many did Biggie have?
But Biggie didn't have any more because he was killed.
Brother, it ain't about the reason. If he only had two, he only
He had three. He had
what?
He had Ready to Die,
Yeah.
Life After Death, and he had three.
No.
It was Ready to Die, Life After
Are you
Death.
trying to come with some greatest hits or something?
It was Life After Death. Ready to Die, Life After Death. It was another.
While we think of that, we can look that up. While we think of that, there's some songs that I think I put in like there's certain songs that are the artist may not necessarily be the greatest of all time or whatever, but for hip hop they're like greatest, they're like just top tier songs. So like Flavor in Your Ear, I mean you may not, if even if you don't give Craig Mack that credit, but that song was like one of the baddest songs ever to me. I love the remix. But Flavor in Your Ear, I mean, I like that. I like that CD altogether. Flavor in Your Ear, Black Sheep, The Choice Is Yours. Where people may not give the group credit, but I'm just saying that songs that just move me. I don't know. That just 1,000 degrees. Oh, and you'll be burning Vegas. That's right, man. Craig, let's make this an issue. Oh wait a minute, that's not loud. But Bad Boy, man, you got Black Rob, you got uh it's like as I said, think I'm like there was a bunch of people that ran through that, but the mainstays, I still say it's got to be Biggie. It's got to be was I went to the Bad Boy reunion. Why am I drawing a blank? Was 112 part of? No,
Yes.
they were what they were part of.
Yes. Do you want me to read off the Biggie album? Because I was wrong. I was mistaken.
Okay,
Notorious.
that
Yes.
that's after, right?
It's after. The Notorious was the album after they passed. Ready to Die, Life After Death, The Duets, The King and I.
No, that's some compilation shit. I ain't counting that. I ain't counting it.
Born Again.
No, when you pull up the albums and you got to name the songs on it. I know Ready to Die and I know Life After. I need to know some of these songs on this album. Let me ask you a quick question while we on it. I've never asked you this. I'm just curious between I'm going to use a comparison of Tupac and Biggie. I'm asking you about those two, right? Do you feel one was better than the other? You give it a tie.
I felt that they were two different artists.
Who?
Biggie and Tupac.
Oh. I'm sorry. I thought you were looking up something. I'm sorry when you said it. Go ahead.
I felt they were two different artists.
Yep.
And they both were great in their own perspective lane. It would be hard for them to do a head up battle and you choose a winner. Both of them were great storytellers, you know,
Yeah.
but they were two different MCs. That's just like you having a Mercedes S500, right?
Right.
And I'm having a Porsche 911. Both of them are great cars,
Mm-hmm.
but they're two different lanes. You couldn't say I'm gonna take this S550 and race your Porsche because the Porsche's going to win with speed and handling, but with luxury and comfort, the Mercedes going to win. So how do you say one is better than the other? It's about preference.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's what it always is. But so let me ask you this. Let me ask you. I'm gonna give you different categories. All right. Which one was better at wordplay?
Biggie.
I agree. Which one was better? I I think the way B would put those words together, it's like I just felt like he was the best at like doing it for me, and actually saying something at the same time. Eminem's good at that too. Eminem is like you gotta listen. It's like damn, what? How do you even think to do that? But Biggie, as I put that wordplay together, I'm thinking about both of them. But anyway, we sticking with those two. I think emotion. I think Tupac had like Tupac I'm not even going to not even hit him up. But when I listen to me and my girlfriend, like that the girlfriend voice is to me they're rapping like is that Tupac and they altered the voice? Like she sounds like his energy. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like you said I like them both. That wordplay I give to Biggie. That emotion I kind of give to Tupac. Um, You know what my favorite Tupac song is, man? And I don't think anybody ever says this. My favorite song is Temptation. I don't know why I love that song. That's my favorite song. Most people like what you got
I have favorites.
what give me three.
I Get Around, Dear Mama. Um, I gotta go with Hit 'em Up. Got that's why I fucked your bitch.
Doon, doon, doo, doo. The one thing about that somebody mentioned to me as far as diss tracks, it's like he did have help. Not that he needed help, but it wasn't just him, like the way Ice Cube did NWA or the way Kendrick did Drake.
When you said diss tracks, this popped into my head. Shout out to the Queen because she made it possible for me to go see one of my favorite artists. Right?
Uh-huh.
Ice Cube was on stage. And he went through his whole set. Right?
Uh-huh.
He didn't sing no Vaseline. Right? He was like, "All right, Baltimore, I'm out," and everybody was like, "Okay." And he said, "You know what? I could not leave without singing one of the greatest diss tracks ever." This is what he said on stage, right?
Uh-huh.
And everybody was screaming. He said, "No, no, seriously." He said, "It's the greatest diss track." He said, "I'm going to tell you why it was the greatest diss track." He said, one rapper dissed a manager and a whole group, and he came out on top. He is right, because he dissed Jerry Heller. He dissed the record label. He dissed all of the members in NWA.
Yeah.
That's the greatest. Yes. God damn, I'm glad y'all said it all.
And it was a bad song.
It used to be hardcore, now you wet and soft.
So he did it. That was his last song.
That was his last song. And put the room down.
Hey, Beezer, what's going on with all these codes on your picture on your that you're typing? I can't even read what it says. OBJ, what's OBJ? Odell Beckham? What is that? How did he do that? Or is Facebook doing it? Can you see his comments? What's up, Tay? My man Tay. I don't know where you live. I'm gonna say Catonsville, but that's where I seem to see you. You might not be a Ravens fan, man. And he throws the Oreo stuff on too. I don't know what that is, but you don't see it.
I see it, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that. Man, Q. When I heard that song, and I love the original song too. So to do anything over that groove, bam, 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 that's a hard song, bro. Hey, man. Look, I decided not to let the hair grow, bro. But I'm going to wait because next week I plan on having dreadlocks. No questions about it. You heard? Anyway, yeah, man. Uh, Yeah, if we I mean we didn't plan to go to diss tracks, but yeah, that so you put that above Hit 'em Up.
Put what above hit 'em up.
No Vaseline.
Yes, definitely.
I'm gonna tell you, I think I'm going to have to put um Kendrick. I'm gonna have to, I'm at the I'm really trying not to. I'm gonna have to put that as number one because I'm gonna tell you why. Because you did a diss song at the Super Bowl, man. Not only did you do it at the Super Bowl, you did the part that people wasn't sure if you was gonna do it, and you made a trend. Like that was the number one trend. You got priests, you got people in different religion settings, different countries doing the whole step. You got me, then is he really gonna do it? Man, I as far as effect, it's kind of hard to beat that one, man.
Top five, but if it wasn't,
What? This?
it's a top five disc record, but I don't. It definitely wasn't number one.
I don't know, man. I have to really think about that because I didn't expect that to go the way it went. And you went against the dude that was on top, and you won. I mean,
As much popularity as it did because Drake was acting light skinned.
Drake. This ain't Drake's lane. This is not his lane, man.
But if he wasn't acting light skinned with the lawsuits and all this and that, it wouldn't have got as big as it did.
Shoot. Dude, you look straight. I'm saying you look like a bitch. You in the rap game.
Tell him again, Beezer.
What'd he say?
He said no Vaseline was early Drake.
What's all the difference? See, this is my personal favorite. But if somebody says to me the impact, because look, Ice Cube. Think about it. Back then, Ice Cube, and this is what's powerful about the whole NWA thing. They wasn't being played. You didn't. It was word of mouth. All their sales. What the only video? What they have? Respect Yourself. Is that the only video that I think I saw?
Rush yourself.
Right. Um. But I heard about him. I heard Straight Outta Compton was probably the no. Maybe heard Easy E first.
Yeah.
I might have heard Easy E first. And then the first gangster rap song I actually heard was probably Ice T. That's probably the because I heard 6 in the Morning. Would you consider that gang? Did you ever hear 6 in the Morning or any of that?
6 in the morning, police at
Uh
my
oh,
door. Fresh to the streakers across my bedroom floor. Out my back window, I try to escape. Trust me, man, we not gonna see 80s music will be that.
man, dude, I heard that song. This how you know it's the '80s. This dude in a Maxima, because that was the car of the choice. It was I want to say it was Jetta's first, Jetta's, and then Maxima's. Like remember
Maximus first.
Maxima's first, and then Jetta's were less, right? Okay, that's how that came about. But this dude had a Maxima, and he was playing that. And I was like, "What is that?" And I was just like, dun, 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 word. I just remember that. So what was before that? And it's like you said, 6 in the morning. Then he had a song where they called Sex. Sex in the morning, sex in the anyway. Mhm. Anyway, I don't need to hit that one. We try to stay on the air. Look, I got to roll out today. It's tax day, y'all. I hope y'all got y'all shit turned in. And for all of those, if you think you're gonna claim your child today, he's already been claimed. If you ain't together with the mom or father, he's already been claimed. Don't wait till the day and then be shocked when they go, oops, that didn't go through. Somebody's already claimed one of your dependents. That's what happened. You're gonna have that look like David Ruffin did when he got dragged out of the Temptations. All right, y'all, that's it. You got anything you want to say about anything you want to add before we roll? No?
No.
Nothing. All
May
right.
3rd, Gospel Extravaganza, the Arena Players. Tickets on sale now, just for $35. Make it an early Mama's Day gift for your wonderful mama or your wife. Or your baby mother. Bring her out so she can get some spiritual uplift. We're going to have Baltimore's own Ralph Magwood. The quartet sermon will be in the building. Ashley Foreman will be there. And WMG's on Monday the show. Come on out, check us out, man. Tickets on sale right now. You can go to Eventbrite or you can call the station here 443-267-6558 and your ticket will be delivered to you. Come on out. Sounds provided by yours truly, DJ Rock Nice, along with DJ C-Drip. Come on out and have a good time, y'all.
Woo! Let me do a quick check. At last check, the score was 4-0, fifth inning. Yeah. All right, y'all. We still trying to have a good time today. Wait a minute. I need that. Oreos. I need y'all getting mad, bro. So we're gonna go out. Look, we're going out with the angry look. I just need to get that. I need everybody in the city. I need y'all to send some energy down there to the stadium. Energy. I need y'all to send that anger before we roll out. We get ready to roll out. Orioles, they coming back right now, 6-0. By the time we check in tomorrow, Orioles are gonna win 7-6, 8-6. I don't know. They're gonna pull this game out, y'all. Peace, y'all. See y'all. Next week, I will not be here. I have to go to Jamaica. I forgot to say that. So, well, I guess I can't do nothing until the following Tuesday. Because I can't even do a makeup game. But Tuesday, I will post something. Who knows? We still trying to get Rock in one of these movies. We're gonna figure out something. Rock gonna be in something, y'all. Y'all gonna see him. But I will chop up some more videos. Rock, you're a big hit with I don't fucking know, Rock. You're a hit with that. You know that? You know who quoted that line to me? Beezer.
Okay.
I put a video of I don't know if you remember, and I'm gonna say this real quick and let y'all go. The dude that came in and the Yankee dude, remember I was telling you about him? I put that up where he gave that damn boy Jeffrey Mayer, whatever, caught that ball, interfered with the game. And Beezer underneath that video said, I don't fucking know, Rock. That's thanks. I need to post that whole thing again. All right, y'all, thanks for showing up. We won't be here next week. I will post something this week, but give me 2 weeks and we'll be back, and hopefully them O's will be in first place. All right, y'all, peace. Like night, you the man. Get it, y'all. Get it, y'all. Get it, get it, get it. Woo. Jump, 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 jump. Get it. Oreo bird. Oreo bird. Get it, get it. Oreo bird. Jump, 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 jump. All right, y'all.